Oh, don't take him down the baseline with it. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. He just got dunked on.
Yo, what is up, you guys? I am finally back. I have returned. Yes, this is going to be my permanent return to YouTube. I was taking a really big break from it to do, TikTok and stuff, because TikTok has become extremely successful for me, but I am coming back to YouTube. But if you're new from TikTok, hello, this is my YouTube channel. And if you are not from TikTok and you have been here, I'm back. So this is a compilation of something that I made kind of around the beginning of the season. It was not necessarily the very beginning, but it was very close to it. The Fullcourt daily recaps. If you're from TikTok, you already know what this is. If you're not, this was me basically going throughout every single game that happened from the games yesterday during that time, and then recapping them and giving my own little jokes and all kinds of cool stuff. But I hope you enjoy. It's great to be back, and it's crazy to see, like, as I was watching myself, like, progress from from decent to good to better to great. Like, it was just getting better and better, and I found myself laughing at myself. It was awesome. But that being said, I don't want to keep y'all too long. It's time for your Fullcourt daily recaps. Also, keep in mind, there are 92 of these. Get some popcorn. Get something. Get anything. All of them are a minute long, pretty much. Please, get something to keep you entertained, because this is a doozy.
I hope this blows up so I can continue doing this one. Recapping every game that happened yesterday. I'm going to try and do this for every single day. Spurs take home a victory against the Rockets without James Harden or John Wall. And whoever the heck Mason Jones is decides that he wanted to drop 24. It wasn't enough though. Spurs get the win. James Harden plays his first game as a net, proving that this team would be way more fun without Kyrie Irving. Unfortunately, they still have the defense of a potato. You cannot let the Orlando Magic drop 115 on your head. The Raptors got to get it together, but they take home the victory against the Hornets. Ja Morant returns and the Grizzlies pull a victory out of their butts despite choking it at the end. I don't know how they did it. Oh yeah, and Ben Simmons shot threes. Miami needs to get it together, that's just it. And Derrick Rose shines as they blow them out by 20, good lord. Damian Lillard is a beast, and if you needed any more proof, he dropped 36 on his head. Like if you like the recaps. Keep doing it. Recaps of all of yesterday's games. The battle of irrelevancy. The Knicks nearly choked this game away. They at one point led by double digits and let them come back. But overall, good game, good win for the Knicks. D'Lo now featured on an episode of Carrying for No Reason. 31 points, one big ol' L. The Spurs continue their hot streak as the Trailblazers, proving that they have the defense of a potato. The Nets get the victory, and the Bucks like their Chris Middletons the same way Pittsburgh liked their Steelers. Extremely good to start out with, just to be disappointing in the end. It seems our guy Luka Magic used up too much chakra last night and transformed into Luka Tragic in the span of a day. Bam is not to be played with. 28 points on the night, good win. Vio and Christian dropped 30 just to lose. The Bulls got away with murder here. And it looks like we got an early Halloween as the Lakers blow a 19-point lead as if they are the Clippers. Now the first video didn't blow up, but we're going to continue doing this since some of y'all did actually want it again. But we're going to keep trying until this crap blows up. Recapping every game from yesterday. Someone please help Luka Doncic. The Boston Celtics last night showed everyone in the world how not to play basketball by getting absolutely whipped by the New York Knicks. Luka Doncic was featured on an episode of Carrying for No Reason as he was still blown out by 16 points despite the fact that he dropped 30 points at halftime. Freaking halftime. Oh yeah, and Kristaps Porzingis is back. The Jazz defeat Denver as pretty much everyone on Denver except for Nikola Jokic struggles to get going. De'Aaron Fox, yet another player to be featured on Carried for No Reason. This man dropped 40 plus and still lost. Tragic. If Kawhi Leonard and Paul George drop 37 points combined and you still get waxed like this, that is an issue. Guys, this series is here to stay, recapping all of yesterday's games. Now, there were only 2 games yesterday, so this is going to be a short one. So I got something to say. Keep in mind, these are yesterday's games. There were 2 games yesterday. There were freaking 8 today. Keep in mind that those games will be coming tomorrow, so stay tuned. It seems like last night the Nuggets fans fled the streets as they destroy my Thunder, and we have found the remaining Nuggets who were missing from last season. But in all seriousness, Jamal, where have you been? And the Jazz just keep the cycle of blowouts going. They just destroyed the Pelicans on this play. I don't even know, man. Donovan Mitchell had a really cool pass. Go check it out. It was really cool. I swear if the Nets and their potato defense lose tonight, I'ma go crazy. Y'all deserve this right here. Y'all deserve this right here. Recapping every game from yesterday. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, they let James Wiseman eat. That's crazy, man. 20 points on the night, good win. Guess who has potato defense? Yup, trash, man. Just trash. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. The center position is on his way back. He dropped 28 points tonight. Good win. If you was playing with Cole Anthony before, you better stop playing with him now. Game-winning 3. He a bad man. Things gotta be tough for D'Lo right now. Come on, bring it in. No, I'm not hugging you, fam. 30 plus in an L. Carried for no reason. That's tough. Every time these teams play, it's a banger. 28 and 24 on the night. It was a real good game. Praise be to the Porzingis God. 28 points on the night. Joel Embiid is an MVP candidate. At me. Defense. Shameful. Potato defense. Good stuff, Colin. 42 points on the night. Get your defense together. Hey, I see some of y'all ain't liking no more. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Recapping all of yesterday's games. The Pelicans might be holding this for the rest of the season. I'm not even gonna lie to you. For real though, what is wrong with y'all? How do you let them beat you harder than they did last time? Stan, it's called adapting. Man, come on, man. Every single time somebody challenges that man's authority, he goes in. 30 plus points, and they were pretty much in control from halftime. That is ridiculousness. What kind of Jedi mind trick is this? Why are the Knicks so good this year? For real, like, RJ dropped 28 points on their heads. It's ridiculousness. Well, I don't know what's going on, man. Knicks fans, stand up, man. Y'all going in. Blow up on this app. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. But, for now, recapping all of yesterday's games. Let's get into it. I could have walked out there with no warm-ups at all and still got at least 3 buckets on this squad. Good win for the Bulls. Orlando Magic really tried to win this game, but the Pacers were not having none of that. None of that, no. Pacers with the win. The Pistons are trash. Moving on. Joel Embiid cannot be stopped. 38 points on the night, and he's featured on an episode of Carrying for No Reason. 42 points on a blowout L. Miami Heat, come over here and get clamped up. Only 81 points. Good defense by the Raptors, man. Everyone really had hope for this team. But they are who we thought they were. Garbage. Praise be to the Porzingis God, and also Luka with 38 points. Quit playing with him. So the Knicks, of course, get another victory. Wait a minute, they lost. Okay, see, that makes way more sense. Fine, I'll do it myself, is what Kawhi Leonard said after he beat the crap out of the Thunder. I honestly thought the Suns were going to win this one. We could send toddlers out there and they collectively drop 40 on you. Alright, man, we had a lot of games today and we got very little time. So, recapping all of yesterday's games. Y'all really went out here and let the Timberwolves beat y'all. This is yours. So, apparently, Joel Embiid just said, new day, same old stuff. 33 points and 10 plus rebounds again. Craziness. There are no words to explain how much y'all needed this win. Plus, Bam dropped 41. Ridiculousness. You are tripping if you think he is not a star big man in the league. Look at the potato defense by the Mavericks. Luka carrying for no reason. 26 points and nearly a triple-double just to get waxed by a quarter hundred. That's craziness. Tragic it is. Absolutely tragic. Ladies and gentlemen, it is official. The Jazz are not playing games this year. Y'all got waxed. This game was so easy to win for them. AD dropped 37 and LeBron barely tried. Batman's sworn enemy with 28 points on the night. He was not playing in this game. And also, they nearly won this game without D-Book. Pretty impressive. The Fullcourt hat on today, recapping all of yesterday's games. Like, seriously though, who do you guard on the Raptors? OG Anunoby drops 30 and they take the dub. Okay, so you see the score. You may be asking yourself, hey, Fullcourt, how in the world did the Thunder stay in this game? Well, ladies and gentlemen, Pandemic P entered the chat. But don't worry, Kawhi Leonard dropped 30 plus. Aside from LaMelo Ball drama, this man is single-handedly clinging this team to relevance. At me. Okay, so Gordon Hayward dropped 39 last night. Now, take a majority of what he did and do it in 19 minutes. That was what Jaylen Brown did to this team. Ridiculousness. Look, man, with Trae Young or without Trae Young, you've been expecting this one. I'm going to be frankly honest with you. Hey, yo, who coaches this team?
Scott Brooks.
Yeah, fire him. Quickly dropped 30. How did y'all lose? What do you mean RJ only played 23 minutes? It's Tom Thibodeau. What's good, fam? We back with recapping all of yesterday's games. Charlotte really took the liberty to throw everything that they had at them, and they still lost. Good win for the Magic. Every time Toronto succeeds this season, they get thrashed. I don't understand how that works. Hold all 36 of Malcolm Brogdon's points. Joel sat out one game and they lost to the Pistons. I'm telling y'all, he's an MVP, man. Alright, granted, they were missing Tyler and Jimmy, but still, this is what we like to see. That's how you play some defense. Gee, this is literally what it would look like if the king was kicking peasants on the street. This is wrong. 46 points on the night for LeBron James. Believe it or not, the Mavs almost pulled off the comeback. But, unfortunately for them, MPJ is a straight bucket. Jason and Jalen really got together and just chose violence today. Hey, I like them new shoes you dropped, Dane. Hold this L, boy. Ha-ha. I found him! Don't lose him! Curry, you get back here, you team murderer! A short one here today, guys, recapping all of yesterday's games. See, you sit here and look at this one and you'd be like, oh my gosh, what a win for the Hawks, until you realize that Kawhi and Pandemic P were missing. This is how little the Clippers care about the Hawks. Disrespectful. Strap in, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, quick fun fact, 27% of y'all are actually female. Who knew, right? But, back to what we were talking about. Should have been a marquee matchup right here, I won't even lie. But Bradley Beal and Westbrook were pretty much just like, they had their gun partially loaded for this one. No Gilbert Arenas, because they didn't really have anybody. Like, Davis Bertans was missing, like, just the whole 9 yards. Everybody was missing. It was literally just Westbrook, Beal, and bums. So yeah, they were pretty much set up to fail here. Absolutely tragic. Okay, the Jazz are legit. Let's just get that together. But who do you think is taking home that Eastern Conference 1 seed? I just want to ask y'all, because my money is on the Sixers, but let me know in the comments who you think is taking home that 1 seed. Got a new background for us to play with every now and then. We got a lot of games to cover. Recapping all of yesterday's games. Pistons are trash. Moving on. The Kings absolutely destroy the Magic, but who cares? Why do the Hornets keep collectively doing well and then getting beat? It's just ridiculousness. The Bucks have been on quite the tear recently as Giannis Antetokounmpo keeps dropping buckets on everyone's heads. I won't even lie, LeBron dropped 34 and y'all still lost. That's kind of sad. Defense is like a New Year's resolution. They do it one time just to never do it again. But good win for the Nets though. Yeah, Bam cannot do this himself. Someone please go get Jimmy. So the Spurs are good again. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about this one. The Jazz proving that Luka Doncic's efforts do not matter no matter how hard he tries. Excellent. This is a complete win for Golden State. James Wiseman's coming into his own. 25 for both him and Anthony, by the way. He had 47 points and I think he might also need a hug. Alright, so before we begin, let me tell you guys something real quick. We are going to start doing these in the morning so that everyone can get their access to their recaps as quickly as possible. So, with that being said, recapping all of yesterday's games. Quick side note, that's starting tomorrow. The Rockets on a bit of a win streak now as they take down the Blazers in a very close game. You guys should go back and watch the highlights for this game. It was actually a really good game. 30 points and an L for Damian Lillard. Tragic. Ha! No Kawhi Leonard, no Pandemic P, no problem. Okay, quick side note, I actually do like Paul George. He is a great player. I just call him Pandemic P for fun. But, good win for the Clippers tonight. Okay, I get it. You're saving yourself for the playoffs, but why all the LeBron James-led teams always don't care about the regular season? Don't let the Pistons beat you, man. Oh no! It looks like the Warriors used up too much chakra last night to defeat the Timberwolves and took a big old L to the Phoenix Suns. It looks like James Wiseman should have held on to that Rasengan for DeAndre Ayton. They won without Devin, too. Finally done it. Welcome to our very first morning daily recap. And with that being said, recapping all of yesterday's games. The Wizards take another L. Russell Westbrook, 26 points, 9 for 19. He never was the problem and he never will be the problem. The Wizards are just trash. LaMelo Ball with an absolute baptism over Domantas Sabonis. And they take the W. Go back and watch this game. This game was super close. Pascal Siakam with 32 points, but it wasn't enough. That Knicks defense is for real, ladies and gentlemen. The NBA better watch out. What a game for the Pelicans. They were in control all night. Lonzo Ball with 27. Yes, Lonzo Ball. Good game. Ladies and gentlemen, say it with me. MVP. 37 points on the night for Joel Embiid. But Nikola Jokic said, hold on, sir. 35 and 10 for me. But they did take the L, though. 30 points for DeMar Rose. The Jazz are the hottest team in the NBA right now. You guys cannot let us drop 125 on y'all, but great win. And a great return game by Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. You ain't Pandemic P when you play like that. For my Bulls fans, I know y'all hurting right now, recapping all of yesterday's games. I swear the Pelicans are the Raptors of the West right now. They succeed heavily one game and fail miserably another. But the Rockets are on a hot streak right now, I won't lie. And oh sweet lord, I think you need to go grab your watch, put it on, and set the time, because I think it's Dame time, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's Dame time. Game-winning 3 by Damian Lillard. And praise be to the basketball gods. Jimmy Butler, aka Junior from VeggieTales, has finally returned and dropped a 30-bomber on the Kings to seal the victory. Why is the new Superman's kryptonite the frickin' Ball brothers? LaMelo and Lonzo both dropped 27 on the Bucks. The Lakers making up for an absolutely embarrassing loss to the Pistons 2 nights ago. Good win. No cap, the Grizzlies may or may not be making the playoffs this year. And the CP3 DeAndre Ayton duo making magic for the Phoenix Suns. Another great win. And back to the gulag with you. Say it with me, ladies and gentlemen. The Pistons are trash. Moving on. How in the world did you lose to the Wizards? Recapping all of yesterday's games. Hercule did more damage to Cell than this team did to the Clippers. Okay, let me put my glasses on so I think I got this right. Yep, that says 47. 47 points on your head by Nikola Jokic. Good win for the Nuggets. So apparently the Pacers are fans of the 2015 Clippers, choking that lead away. Choking up a 20-point lead against the 76ers. Pascal Siakam is back, baby. Praise to the basketball gods. 30 points and a good win. It's time for a big old battle over relevancy. The Timberwolves defeat the Cavs, but who cares? Westbrook and Bradley Beal dropped 37 and 41 and knocked down 2 back-to-back clutch threes in less than 5 seconds in the clutch against the potato defenders, the Brooklyn Nets. Watch the highlights for this game. It was a really good game. And it seems that potato defense ain't going away anytime soon. Y'all hear them Westbrook haters? Yeah, me neither. D-Book is back and he a beast, recapping all of yesterday's games. The Hornets just really took Miami's best punch and still won. As a North Carolina native, I'm happy for them. Let's go. This was legitimately a game until the Lakers started caring. Y'all won one game and then you lost to the same. Man, the Timberwolves are garbage. It seems the Portland Trailblazers have exerted way too much chakra and thus got absolutely waxed by the Milwaukee Bucks one day later. But Nazir Little dropped 30, so carrying for no reason. There are going to be moments where being a Thunder fan is going to hurt. And this is one of those moments. I low-key forgot Lowry Markkanen existed. But hey, 30 points and a good win. When you only score 15 points in the third quarter, you deserve to lose, choking that game away. Fam, no lie, 9 of their players scored in double figures. Now that is a team win. D-Book really dropped a game winner. I can feel Luka's depression from here. Family, the Brooklyn Nets actually got a decent win, recapping all of yesterday's games. Okay, so Raptors fans, let me know how you feel about this one. Fred VanVleet is now your leading scorer for all-time points in a game. Yeah, he scored 54. Yep. Alrighty then, moving on. Excuse me, sir. We're out on the hunt for a Lou Williams. He did not show up tonight, so I'm wondering where he went. Just let me know if you've seen him. Good lord, family. Just imagine when Karis LeVert comes back. This team's gonna be nice. Believe it or not, the Wizards actually gave up a solid effort, but the Portland Trailblazers came to take care of business tonight. Good win. The Warriors were actually doing really good to start the game. I just couldn't hold on to that lead. See, I say the Pistons are trash, moving on, but everyone's getting smacked by the Jazz. Very quickly, let's just get this intro out of the way because we got 10 games to cover, recapping all of yesterday's games. Oh hey guys, look, the Bucks found their defense. And then they lost it in the fourth quarter, but hey, they were up big. Joel Embiid should be the MVP of this season. And I feel like he's not going to win it because Nikola Jokic, people just like him better. The Mavericks finally collect a victory after multiple schmackings. Where have you been?
I swear, people, if Paul George was consistently at his best, he'd win an MVP at some point in his career. But unfortunately, that's just not the case. But tonight, he was good, 36 points. I'm gonna need y'all to go to Disney Plus and turn on High School Musical because it might be the start of something new down in Washington. They take out the heat. Lauri Markkanen really went from dropping 30 to not even dropping 10. Hey, when did the Thunder get the Dragon Balls? I thought the Rockets killed them earlier. Y'all really had a lead and then you blew it. Timberwolves fans just need a hug at this point. Only one word you can use to describe this game for the Suns. Ouch. How y'all beat all these big teams and then you lose to the Kings? Good win for Sacramento. Those of you that didn't know, I wear glasses. But that's not what we're talking about right now. Let's get into it. Recapping all of yesterday's games. My apologies for being a little late today, guys. Who's carrying harder? Bradley and Russ or Luka and Kristaps? Let me know in the comments what y'all think. But Kelly Oubre had 40 points tonight. Welcome back, Kelly Oubre. I'm glad they got you back from the gulag. Oh my goodness, they annihilate yet another team. The Jazz are on fire this season. But let me know what y'all think. Is it because the Jazz have an easy schedule recently? Or is it because they're actually legit? Let me know. The offense was there for the Sixers, but the defense definitely wasn't. Gary Trent Jr. went out there and balled, and Carmelo looked like prime Melo back in 2013. And John Wall proving he is the heart and soul of this team. He comes back and they immediately get a victory. Good job for the Rockets. Long live the King. Not only did he get a 27-point triple-double, they came back from down 10 and then they went up 20. I'm not even gonna lie to you, tonight there was a whole lot of teams getting smacked. But that's okay. Recapping all of yesterday's games. The Bucks are going back to their old form as they annihilate the Cavs. Good lord. Giannis with 33, good victory. And Brooklyn out there looking like, uh-oh, as Kevin Durant gets checked out halfway through the game for COVID reasons. Pascal Siakam drops 33 in a good victory for the Raptors. Miami was not happy about their loss to the Wizards the night before. They get clamped by Miami tonight. Like Bradley only had like 7 points. The Jazz look like that one hero in a hack and slash game playing on easy mode right now. They're just annihilating everybody. Minnesota claws out a narrow victory against the Shayless Thunder. That's gotta hurt for the Thunder, but however, good win for the Timberwolves. Y'all got annihilated. The Pistons are trash. Moving on. This was a really good win for the Celtics, and also Kawhi got poked in the eye late in the fourth. 12, count them, 12, ladies and gentlemen, games for us to cover. We got to get through this quickly, recapping all of yesterday's games. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Thibodeau land, where the defense is high and the minutes are even higher. They got absolutely clamped by the Knicks tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, 50 from Nikola Jokic in an L, carrying for no reason. Zach LaVine trying to get into that All-Star game I see, trying to be the neighborhood bully as well. 39 points in a good win. And speaking of school bullies, even though this game was a close one, DeMar DeRozan drops 30 in a great win. The Cavs got smacked. Andre played well, but they got smacked. Moving on. Ladies and gentlemen, there were 6 players who scored 20 points or more in this game, but the Hawks get it done. No KD, no Kyrie, no problem, no big problem. Y'all got whipped. Y'all almost choked this game away. 30 points by Shea in a good win. Zion says, I am the superior sophomore, dropping 20 plus on your head. Good win for the Pelicans. This game was a lot closer than it should have been. Stephen Curry carrying for no reason. You should have called timeout, Steve. Quick note, this mic doesn't actually work, people. I'm just doing something for fun. Recapping all of yesterday's games. I'm not even going to lie to you, Bam looks like the best player in Miami right now, as the Heat take over the victory against the New York Knicks. Honestly, it was pretty close throughout, so good job for the Knicks, I guess. Did I say start or something new that one other video? Well, turn off your High School Musical, because it looks like it was just a divine intervention, a more heartbreak and sorrow and pain for Washington Wizards fans. My apologies. The Wizards get absolutely annihilated. Everyone right now is taking the smoothest of L's against the Utah Jazz. They're just playing great right now. Will any team beat them? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Nah, I'm just playing with y'all. Even gonna lie, I thought this was gonna be a win for the Celtics. I'm gonna call y'all pretenders if y'all lose against the Jazz next game. De'Aaron Fox better be in your top 7 point guards list for this year. He's playing like an absolute beast. But hey, Lou Williams is playing good basketball again. I'll be sitting over here playing with this series. I watched too much basketball for it to start dying off. Recapping all of yesterday's games. Ladies and gentlemen, never in my life have I ever seen someone rage quit in the fourth quarter. What? 7 points? How in the world did you do that? Did your offense just decide to take an afternoon vacation? What happened? Yeah, this game was just a whole lot of offense. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Pascal Siakam and Fred VanVleet.
Both dropped 32 points apiece. Ladies and gentlemen, turn your High School Musical back on, but keep the volume low. It might be the start of something new down in Washington. Braves beat the Porzingod, 27 points in a good win. Yo fam, the Warriors might actually need James Wiseman, I'm not even gonna lie. No AD tonight and LeBron turned into Thanos. Fine, I'll do it myself. Cleveland is down and they're looking for a comeback. Yes, no comeback, you lose. Jamal returns and does nothing! Now, I try to be honest with you here, people. I don't like some of these teams' chances, recapping all of yesterday's games. Look, I know you guys are missing KD, and I know the Lakers lost to them as well, but the Lakers don't care about the regular season. We already know that. Y'all do. What happened here? You can get all that offense all you want, but you still got that potato defense. Derrick Rose is here, ladies and gentlemen, here in New York City, and he did not help as they still lose to the Miami Heat. Look here, y'all got smacked. On another note, how in the world did Josh Hart get 17 rebounds? That's just crazy to me. Now this is more like a Golden State. Stephen Curry puts up a huge effort as they whip this team. De'Aaron Fox is one of the best point guards in the league, 34 points, but it didn't matter. Joel Embiid destroys this team. The scoreboard doesn't show it, but he did. The Blazers take the victory as Prime Melo, 6-man addition, drops 23 to help out. Boston may be pretenders, and the Jazz are serious, people. What a win. Miracle has ensued in Brooklyn. The Nets played defense last night, recapping all of yesterday's games. I swear, watching the Wizards is like watching Brooklyn, but worse. They get destroyed by the Raptors. Dallas' offense reminded me a lot of everyone's first suggestion to help fix an item. Have you tried turning it off and then back on again? But they pull out a really close victory against the Hawks. Karl Anthony Towns is back, ladies and gentlemen. He is back, and he didn't help. 36 points by Kawhi Leonard in a great victory for the Clippers. Terry Rozier, 34 points. Did it matter? No it didn't. Carrying for no reason. Memphis takes home the victory. The Thunder put up a heck of a fight, but LeBron just proves to be too much in this game. 70 plus points combined from Zach LaVine and Kobe White combined. Insane. This game was a beatdown. Literally everyone on Denver scored. Phoenix pulls off a mighty comeback and they barely hold on as Giannis misses the clutch game winner in the final second. See what happens when you play defense? Steph Curry is wilding out and Damian Lee is trash, recapping all yesterday's games. The Boston Celtics get a desperately needed win against the Toronto Raptors, and to be frankly honest with you, it's been a long time coming. Bro, I swear to you, I was watching this game and the Rockets just pulled off an amazing disappearing act in the third quarter. I don't know what happened, but they pulled it off. It was crazy. Y'all got absolutely whipped by the Pacers, but I'm not going to say y'all trash today because y'all did beat the Nets. Then again, they are the potato defenders, so who couldn't beat them? Damian Lee is trash. Steph Curry dropped 40, but we ain't talking about that right now. Damian Lee dropped 1 assist in 21 minutes of play. You are garbage. Garbage. 1 assist, 21 minutes? Garbage. Melo really ran into a dude, fell over, and got a foul call in the clutch. That is garbage. And on the following inbound play for the Sixers, my girlfriend and an open man were one and the same. They're both non-existent. They just couldn't get it done tonight. AD is back, ladies and gentlemen, recapping all of yesterday's games. Yeah, without Bradley, y'all were bound to lose this game. Just sign your names in the death note already. No lie, the Timberwolves did pretty good, but not good enough. The Hornets get the victory. Yeah, man, pretty much everybody on San Antonio scored. Potato defense from the Hawks. Luka and Kristaps saw Zach LaVine and Kobe go off and then said, I'll do you one better. 80 plus points from them in a good win. Yeah, no lie, Kawhi Leonard is playing like an MVP right now. I'm not going to say anything. Good job, Detroit. You lost to the Pistons? The Pistons! Y'all got whipped. 4 players on this team scored 25 points or more. They were close, but the Thunder just were not able to hold on against the Nuggets without Shea. Yeah, I'm going to need a full 10-page apology from the rest of the Cleveland Cavaliers as to why Colin Sexton is carrying for no reason. Orlando completely controlled this game. Good win. The Grizzlies were actually up in this game until those gosh darn Lakers started trying. God dang it, LeBron. 30 plus from AD in his return. Our slithering serpent of pain is back, recapping all of yesterday's games. The Phoenix Suns were able to gain a lead here and then kind of maintain it throughout the rest of the game. But the 76ers did put up a good fight. I'm not even going to lie. And the back and forth between Devin Booker and Joel Embiid was pretty cool to watch. And it looks like the Hawks are big fans of Zendaya because they put their L on replay as they lost in the same way they did the night before. But this time to the Pacers. Come on, man. Potato defense. Now that you got your Zendaya on, I need you to turn it off and turn on some Eric B and rock him because the Knicks told the Rockets I ain't no joke as they nearly beat them by 30 points. Look out, y'all. The Snake is back. And it seems that he didn't have to do much today as the Nets destroyed the Warriors from all angles. Everybody was scoring except for Noah Vonleh. The Jazz are playing some unstoppable basketball, beautiful basketball. They're out here embracing their inner Corver Bird. Team basketball all over everybody, including the Heat tonight. Side note, we will be doing these again in the morning. I just decided to do this one at night. But we're back, baby, with your full court daily recaps. Everyone turn on your Linkin Park because Nikola tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. 43 points in an L, carrying for no reason. I don't even feel like there was an effort from the Thunder here. There was, but it feels like it wasn't. It's so weird. These two were phenomenal. And you may be asking yourself, Mr. Fullcourt, why was the game not even close then? Because it's thanks to some good old potato defense. 144 points, Memphis. The Bucks lose yet again at home. I don't know what's going on. Actually, I do know what's going on. Chris Middleton is what's going on. Trash. Absolute trash. Fear the beard, ladies and gentlemen, as he does an impression of your local anime hero, getting his butt whipped at the beginning just to say power of friendship and win the game in the end. And as for the Phoenix Suns, so close, yet so far. So very, very far. Some close games, we had some blowouts. We're going to talk about them in your full court daily recaps. Brandon Ingram gets a chance to tie it up in the clutch, but unfortunately for the New Orleans Pelicans, he's been playing basketball with the Air Nomads from Avatar, Airball. The Trailblazers get the victory. Shea returns, but it wasn't enough to take down the Grizzlies tonight. I got my hat back. This is sad. The Warriors get the W, and the Heat might just be frauds, ladies and gentlemen. The Knicks might be calling for a check of the baskets, because for them there was a clear lid over the top of it. Could not hit a shot to save their lives. Joel and Philadelphia have been kicking butt and taking names. Another W for the Philadelphia 76ers. Davis returns his return, and turn on your High School Musical, because it's the start of something new down in Washington. 35 minutes return. Jeremy Grant carrying for no reason. The Pistons are trash. Moving on. 30 and 10 from Cat, looking like his old self again, but it wasn't enough. Double 30 bombers for Indiana tonight. Who's stopping Utah? Who's stopping? Nobody's stopping Utah. Good win. Nets fans have been surprisingly mature about last night. I'm not even gonna lie to you. What happened last night? I'll tell you in your full court daily recaps. He did it again, people. I swear, Chris Middleton is like playing with a local player too. Sometimes they're great for you, other times they're absolutely terrible. And you just can't figure out whether or not you actually like playing with the dude. Chris, you gotta get together. Now, usually, ladies and gentlemen, if there was going to be 2 triple-doubles, it would be from one of each team. So, one player on one team would score a triple-double, the other player on the other team would score a triple-double. But not tonight! Double triple-double for the Miami Heat. Bam and Jimmy drop triple-doubles. Watching LeBron James' performance last night was like watching someone deliver gallons upon gallons of water to his people up a mountain, only for them to discover that they lived next to a river. You know why? Because he was carrying for no reason. 2, ladies and gentlemen, 2 50-point nights tonight. Who dropped them? Let's talk about it in your full court daily recaps.
Let's get it.
The Warriors pulled off an insane comeback in the third quarter, but Nikola Vucevic just was not having it tonight. 30-point triple-double. 50 from Jamal Murray.
Whoa.
The Nuggets keep picking on the little people. I don't understand it. Now this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. I'm not even a fan of y'all. Y'all are just disappointing me, man. Come on, get it together. Ladies and gentlemen, the bad teams keep getting picked on. What's better than one 50-point game? 2 50-point games. Joel Embiid dropped 50 tonight as well. Chris Paul had to activate his eagle eye from Kuroko no basket tonight. 19 assists on the night. He is a top 5 point guard in the league. I'm not even gonna lie. Don't look at me like that. You know I gotta do this. The Pistons are trash. Moving on. Tonight, the Thunder were trash. Moving on. Well, at least one of you was scoring. Norman Powell, 30 points on the night. Okay, Norman. You know who to call. Kawhi Leonard and Pandemic Pete. They get the win over the Jazz, stopping their streak. Bam should be in contention for Defensive Player of the Year, but he's not going to win it for whatever reason. You know what? We need to talk about, though. Let's talk about it in your full court daily recaps. How did y'all lose to the Hornets? I know they're playing well, though, but, like, how did y'all lose to...
guys.
What do you mean Stephen Curry didn't play? I love how everyone has thrown as much hate at LeBron as they possibly can instead of crediting Bam for playing some lockdown prison guard defense. He was all over him tonight. Great defense by Bam and a good win for the Miami Heat. No matter what, during this Grizzlies game tonight, remember to bring the pain as Cameron Payne drops 19. Cameron Payne, really? Look at this annihilation right here. Ridiculousness. It is going to suck if Zach LaVine does not make the All-Star team this year. Everyone is going to go into a frenzy. Even though it's not that big of a deal, but I digress. Hey, Westbrook haters.
Y'all go ahead
You can take it now.
Russ wins TV crown.
Bruh, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. The Clippers got absolutely played. I'm not even gonna lie. Let's talk about it in your full court daily recaps. At this point, I don't even know what else to say to Celtics fans other than buckle up for a wild ride. Ladies and gentlemen, rejoice. They have returned from the gulag and now the Raptors are back in regular form. Now we're just waiting for the Heat. Bruh, I can't no more. The Cavs are trash. Moving on. T-Wolves fought hard tonight, but that Knicks defense is legitimate, people. Tom Thibodeau don't play around. The Magic really just did a great job maintaining a steady amount of control throughout the entirety of this game. But the Pistons did fight hard, though. It was all business as usual in the first quarter, but then in the second quarter, y'all got whipped and y'all never came back. And I don't believe this game was beautiful, but all we know is Giannis and Chris Middleton went off, people. This L was just straight tough for the Clippers. They should have won this game. That last call was absolute trash. And Paul George's man restriction did not help anything. But good win for the Nets, though. Not gonna lie, the Wizards are the surprise team of the week this week. For everybody but your boy. I knew y'all had it in you. Full court daily recaps. You let the Bulls beat you? Oh man, all hope is lost down in Houston.
But the Bulls are 14-16.
Oh shoot, you're right. Look at their record. Okay. Chicago making a little bit of a comeback. The Mavs actually had a bigger lead than this, but they just chipped away at it, which is why the score doesn't look as bad. So yeah, pretty dominant win for the Mavs.
And all without KP.
Y'all got whipped by 30, Portland.
Oh my.
The Phoenix Suns are nice, y'all. Y'all better watch out for them in the playoffs. Any other thoughts on this?
No, except for the fact that Shy was
carrying for no reason, exactly. They took one L, ladies and gentlemen. One L, and just went straight back to dominance. The Jazz are scary this year. And yes, not Donovan Mitchell, the Jazz. Turn your High School Musical all the way up. This is the start of something new down in Washington. LeBron tried his best, though, I won't lie.
And Go Brook is a beast. Are you still salty about Bam not making the All-Star team?
Yes, I'm salty.
Lol.
You know what? Time for your full court daily recaps, man. Orlando started whooping tail in the second quarter, but what goes around comes around. They take the L. The Atlanta Hawks need to make the playoffs this season, or it's an absolute bust season for them. I'm just being honest with y'all. It was not a very good game for Joel Embiid tonight. But you know who did have a good game? Tobias Harris.
Do be looking like J. Cole, though.
It looks like the Knicks need to join the Magic in the gulag because they're both perpetual chokers. They both had the lead and they both lost it.
At this point, Jason and Jalen need consistent help.
That is literally it. They just need help. If they could just get a little bit, y'all be winning games. I have nothing to say to the guys who lost to Bruce Brown, essentially. Moving on. The Timberwolves are trash. Moving on. The Wizards are finally defeated by the hot Clippers, and they just destroy them. Good lord. And it's Dame time. Not tonight. The Nuggets win.
The Lakers got schmacked last night.
Yeah, agreed. It's time to talk about it, though. Time for your full court daily recaps. Be sure to follow. We do these every day. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Danilo Gallinari went off, and somebody in Boston needs to get moved. It's time. Okay, first things first. James Wiseman is back, and he did indeed help. He dropped 11, and also
look at Curry Man.
So inspirational.
The Rockets are garbage.
Stop being mean. Yeah, the Rockets played like trash. Moving on.
Yeah.
Imagine Mason Plumlee being your top scorer.
Trash.
Yeah, Zion goes off for 32 tonight. San Antonio took the lead going into halftime, and Shea was like, oh nah, and dropped 42 on their head. Good lord, Shea. The Eastern Conference champs are back, baby.
Yeah.
Good win. Yeah, if Malik Monk drops 29, just hang him up. You're gonna lose. Rooting for the Timberwolves is like having a relationship with your best friend. It looks good on paper, but it just doesn't work out in the end.
Damn.
They are the hottest team in the league, and they are absolutely struggling. Yeah, you should have seen this one coming. I don't know who needs to hear this, but the Wizards haven't slowed down yet. It's kind of crazy. Let's talk about it in your full court daily recaps. Oh my goodness, what a butt whooping by the Philadelphia 76ers. Joel Embiid must have dropped like 30 or something.
Not today.
What? This is like a team effort?
Yeah.
Oh no. How about that? Moving on. Someone must have dropped 30 here. Julius Randle, Aaron
No.
Fox. Look at all these points.
We thought only had 29.
How? Okay, this is Kyrie and them. Someone had to
from
have.
Nick.
Seriously? I told y'all team basketball was the way to go. No one dropped 30 here tonight either.
Definitely not.
Pandemic P?
He struggled.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Kawhi didn't do very well either, but like still. Okay, this had to have been a team effort. There's no way that someone could have done this by himself.
Brad had 33.
My entire life has been a lie. Zion drops 34. Giannis says, and drops 38.
Great
They get the
performance.
victory over the Pelicans. Dennis Schroeder is back, and LeBron James started trying today. It's time for a full court daily recap. Aaron Fox dropped 27 in a good win, but Jeremy Grant, he dropped 30, carrying for no reason.
The Lakers get a bounce back when people can go. Through slumps, they are human, not gods. You don't win every game.
Agreed. Now please stop talking bad about the Lakers all the time. It looked like Charlotte was going to win this one, but unfortunately, Steph Curry is a god. He dropped 30 plus on
He
the way
dropped
in.
29.
Look, man, without Marcus Smart, he may not be the best player on the team, but his production is going to take you places. Without him, y'all going to lose. The Raptors are back to original form. Kyle Lowry drops a triple-double, and the Rockets are trash. Moving on. Yeah, the Bulls had a lead going into the second half. I don't even think they had a chance at
That's
that
because
point.
you're a Chris Paul fan.
Shut up. Nobody asked you. There we go. Bounce back game for Kawhi. Not so much for Pandemic People. He'll be back. Now y'all can stop calling the Heat pretenders and saying that they're trash. They just beat the Jazz. Come on now. Be sure to follow. We do these every single day.
It's a plus.
Yeah.
Since
My friends,
y'all
I'm not
like
even
this
gonna lie to
sound
y'all.
so much.
Yeah, everybody was getting blown out last night. Let's talk about it in your full court daily recaps. Yeah, if there was any doubt in my mind on who was gonna win the This Team is Trash Moving On award,
And you know there wasn't.
yeah, I know there wasn't. It's gone now. DeMar DeRozan went off, but so did Zion and Brandon Ingram. Unfortunately for them, it just wasn't enough. This was the closest game we had all day yesterday.
Oh my. Yeah, today is not a very good day to be a Thunder fan.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, I lied. There was another close game last night, and it was a pretty close game indeed. But Derrick Rose drops a double-double, 17-point performance. Good job, Derrick. At this point, I'm not even surprised anymore.
Me neither.
I lied again. There was
Wait a
another
minute.
close game. What the heck happened here?
Still don't have a
Right. Note to self: never leave James Harden alone on this team ever
name.
again.
Noted.
Thank
Hit
you.
that plus. People really need to stop assuming things so fast.
Yeah, well, I could have told him that, but forget about it. Let's talk about some other stuff in our full court daily recap. Look, y'all, the Clippers tried, but Giannis is an absolute freaking cheat code. Let's just be honest with ourselves. Okay, so at this point, either the Wizards got really good very fast, or the Celtics are way worse than we thought they were.
Honestly, I think the latter.
Hey, look, we talked about you being mean. That is my job.
The Rockets are trash.
Moving on. If this run by the Heat has taught me anything, it has taught me that Bam and Jimmy should have been All-Stars,
Big
no
fact.
question. Ladies and gentlemen, I was thinking that the Knicks were going to be better than people thought, but I was not expecting them to be the 4th seed. Also, the Pistons are trash. Moving on. This was just assault from all angles from the Lakers. The Warriors did not deserve this.
Lakers straight up proving a point.
Yeah, Cat did not and is not helping right now. The Timberwolves are still trash. Moving on. I've never seen a better scoring performance like the Sacramento Kings had go to waste. And PJ Washington with 42.
Hit the
What?
plus.
I have no clue how I'm going to do an intro for this. Let's just bring
Maybe
this
you
in
should
here.
write a freaking
Yeah.
script.
Full court daily recaps. Yeah, let's do that. I have a hat now. The 76ers did not like losing to the Cavaliers. As you could see, everyone was scoring in Philadelphia. Yep, this is it. This is where we draw the line. The Magic are trash. Moving on. Don't get me wrong, game was close, but the Magic are trash. Ladies and gentlemen, look at the comeback effort by the Bulls here. Did it matter? No, it didn't. You still lose. The New Orleans Pelicans looked at the Chicago Bulls and said, please, let me show you how it's done. Comeback season in New Orleans. The Nets almost lost this game, but James Harden's just playing out his mind right now. But hold on, forget about that James Harden guy. 39 from Colin Sexton. Good lord. And the Rockets proving that John Wall cannot save them. He tried
That
though.
hurt.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hop into our time machines and go back to Prime Melo. 29 points from Carmelo
Got me
Anthony.
nostalgic?
Big
Hit the
facts.
plus.
At this point, ladies and gentlemen, there are 3 guarantees in life. Life, death, and your full court daily recaps every day.
Wait, didn't you miss today's one? Well, all good things must come to an end.
Yeah, we're gonna go with that. You see this boy right here? You see him right here? Monster. Absolute monster in this game. 30 plus and a W. Yes, sir. The Hawks saw the Heat without Jimmy Butler and called for a little bit of Dragon Ball
Playing
Super.
audio.
Thank you. If I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. The Celtics are only going to go
As far as Kemba takes them.
Thank you. Hashtag team basketball on the Spurs side. Literally everyone had an assist. Now that's team basketball. Nikola Jokic is an unstoppable force. You cannot stop him. You can only hope to contain him. That is all. D-Book gets ejected, and I don't want this joke to go stale, which is why I don't use it every single time. But LeBron James carrying for no reason. 38 points and an L. James Harden made his return to Houston last night. Let's talk about it in your full court daily recaps. Man, Colin Sexton tried his best, but unfortunately, it just did not pan out for him. The Pacers get the victory. Family, Joel Embiid is the MVP, right or wrong?
But what about?
Exactly.
Okay then.
Wayne Ellington dropped 25 points, and then Dennis Smith Jr., Mason Plumlee got triple double. This game was weird, man. I'm not even gonna lie.
Wait, so the Pistons playing good is weird?
Yes. James Harden returns to no fans, and the Rockets are trash. Moving on.
See, this right here is why this team is freaking garbage.
Man, the Timberwolves are trash, man. Moving on. The battle of irrelevancy. Trae Young gets buckets as the Hawks take the dubs. That's really all I gotta say about this one. 61 combined points from Zach LaVine and Kobe White. Ridiculously. No LeBron and the Lakers tried, but ultimately, they failed. Praise be to the Porzingis. He had a pretty good game, but both teams had Hall of Fame plants equipped. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Dame time.
Plus, please.